Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. Thank you all for being here today. Um, I'm doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be talking about pain and grief, or grief and pain. Let me get some more light here, guys. It's so important to take care of yourself when it comes to, especially going through grief and pain. Um, I know what that's like because, like I said, my mother, losing my mother, and Sunday night is still so hard for me. And it's been just almost 5 years. April will be 5 years that she passed away. And I just keep remembering our last conversation and how she was struggling to get words out because she had breathing issues due to COVID and some other stuff that was going on. And it just makes you look at life differently and makes you understand that tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. And that in this world, we have to be kind to each other. We have to help one another. You know, this hate that's going on right now is really ugly. It's a disease, it's not of God. And it doesn't accomplish anything good. And it just makes me look at life. And one of the important things that I know is that my mother wanted me to live my life to the fullest, to embrace it, not to be just coexisting. So if any of you are going through anything right now, grief, pain, trauma, whatever, and especially if you're dealing with losses, the loss of someone who meant so much to you, you know, um, take time out to be alone. It's okay to tell people you need to be alone, but don't stay in a place of being alone too long because it could lead to depression, and despair. And we don't want that. We need time to grieve. And also, there's a time for everything, and a time to heal. Take all the time, because losing someone, it takes a toll on not only your mental health but your physical as well. Especially if that person meant so much to your world. Like, I wanted to talk to my mother and finally tell her I did everything that you were telling me to do, and my life is getting better, because of it. Because before, I didn't want to listen, I didn't want to hear it because I didn't want to be bothered, you know. And as I put these things into action, I see the improvement in my life. And, I want to talk to her and say, Ma, yeah, this happened and that happened. And when I did A, B, C, and D, and it's just, it would be priceless to me to just hear her voice, hear her laughter, listen to her tell one of her stories that she would like to tell over and over again. True stories, but she likes to tell them over and over and put a twist and a spin on it and be laughing the whole time. I miss that, guys. Um, remember the things that you miss about the person who you lost, whether it was recently or not too recently, because the loss is felt. It puts a void in your spirit. um, Music, like I said, is the key factor for me. If you guys play instruments, sit and play an instrument. All these things are healing force. They heal you. Do things to uplift your spirit. Do not allow yourself to take in too much toxicity, and be around others who are going to uplift you, support you. They can't um, bring your loved ones back, but they can listen and be there when you need support. Those are the individuals that you should gravitate to, because the toxicity is just going to break down your mental health even more so. So, this is why I'm on this path of healing, not to have toxicity in my life. I've lost a lot, especially the shutdown. I lost over 10 people or plus, and this is not a joke or a game, you know, and you can't will these people back. They're gone. Love them while they're here, be good to them while they're here, and do your best so that when they pass over, you don't have a guilt trip. You don't go on a guilt trip and could have, would have, should have, you know, and just live your life. Know that your Passover loved ones, no matter who they might be, want you to live your best life and not to just exist on a daily basis. And I'm still learning that as well. One day at a time, one brick at a time. Nothing venture is nothing gain. Know that you're not alone in this. There's so many other people. For me, it's been difficult, but as I do the work to heal, like music and just being at peace, people, that's important at this point in time. And think about the things that these loved ones brought to your life, and talk about it. It keeps their spirit and keeps them alive. Share it with others, what they meant to you. Like I said, talking about these things is an outlet. You know, I want to say something shortly because I can't be on here too long. I have to leave, but I wanted to be on here today. I watched a movie on Hallmark probably last weekend or so called the Locket with Vanessa Redgrave. I don't know who the other characters were, but I was familiar with her. Well, it caught my attention because it was about this young man. He must have been in his early 30s or so. And he was taking care of his mother when it came on, giving her meds. And she was sick and she passed away, and he felt lost. He had his father, they were divorced, but his father was an alcoholic. He wasn't really close to him, and he felt lost. And he took a job, and I don't want to get too much into the story just in case you guys want to watch it. He took a job in a nursing home. That's how he met Vanessa Redgrave. And she became something positive in his life. I'm like in tears thinking about it because I cried throughout the whole movie. Yeah, I cried with everything, guys. And this he just she brought so much to his life, and he was also struggling with his relationship with the woman he had due to some issues with his father. And she helped him so much, like a second mother. So that's all I want to say. So sometimes people will come into our life to uplift us at the time that we need it. I know that's a movie, but in real life, people will come into your life and be there to be that support system that you need. Surround yourself with that. Even though there's a lot of toxicity and drama and negativity around us, there are still good people in this world. Find them, gravitate to them, and do things on a daily basis to self care. Even if you don't have a whole lot of time, make time, even if it's for an hour, for self care, for your mental and physical health. Because without that, people, you can't take care of yourself or anything else around you. And continue to take one day at a time. That's the message today. Be at peace and continue to self care. And self care leads to self love. And, one day at a time, guys. One day at a time. Thank you for being here today. This is Lisa's Love and Light, guys. I'm here to uplift and to share my stories of what I've gone through, true stories, of grief and pain. And know that you're not alone in this. Thank you for being here today, guys. And I hope you have a great Wednesday. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. This message today is specifically for those who have been going through grief due to loss. And I want to let you all know you're not alone in this. Keep moving forward. Never give up on yourself. Thank you again, and you guys have a great day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.